Hello guys, we have put together a list of the top 10 best movies with a child or kid in the leading role. These movies are not just for kids, they are for everyone who loves a good story and wants to experience the magic of childhood once again. These movies are more than just entertainment, they are a reminder of the beauty and innocence of childhood. Well, now without any further ado, let's jump into the list.
You don't want to walk up with your parents because it's not cool.
But you're cool.
I know I am, but technically most dads aren't. Neither are these helmets.
On very first, I would like to talk about number 1, Wonder, released in 2017. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7.9. It tells the story of a young boy named August Augie Pullman, who was born with a facial deformity and has to navigate through the challenges of starting 5th grade in a mainstream school for the first time. The movie follows Augie as he tries to fit in with his classmates who are initially hesitant to accept him because of his appearance. But with the help of his loving family, including his mother Isabel, father Nate, and sister Via, Augie learns to embrace his differences and finds true friends who see beyond his physical appearance. Throughout the movie, we witness Augie's struggles and triumphs as he faces bullies, makes new friends, and discovers his own strength and courage. The film also touches on the challenges faced by Augie's family, as they try to balance their own needs with the needs of their son.
You are not ugly, Augie.
You just have to say that because you're my mom.
Because I'm your mom, it counts the most, because I know you the most.
Number 2, The Sixth Sense, released in 1999. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 8.2. The movie follows the story of Dr. Malcolm Crowe, a child psychologist who is tasked with helping a young boy named Cole, who claims to see dead people. At first, Dr. Crowe is skeptical of Cole's claims, but as he spends more time with him, he begins to realize that there might be some truth to what the boy is saying. Cole is tormented by these spirits who appear to him at random times and in various forms, causing him to feel isolated and alone. As Dr. Crowe tries to help him overcome his fears and communicate with these spirits, he discovers that he has his own demons to face. However, as the movie progresses, we see the relationship between Dr. Crowe and Cole develop into a powerful bond as they work together to unravel the mystery of the dead people that haunt Cole. The film is filled with suspense and twists that will leave you on the edge of your seat, culminating in a shocking revelation that will have you questioning everything you thought you knew about the movie.
Is anyone there?
Look out!
Number 3, Artificial Intelligence, AI, released in 2001. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7.2. The film takes place in a future where global warming has caused the polar ice caps to melt, leaving many coastal cities underwater. As a result, robots have been created to help humans with everyday tasks, including caring for children. Enter David, a highly advanced robot created to look and act like a human child. He is adopted by a family who has lost their own son and is programmed to love and be loved. However, things start to go awry when the family's biological son unexpectedly comes out of a coma and returns home, causing a rift in the family dynamic. David is eventually abandoned by his adoptive mother in the woods, leaving him to fend for himself. Determined to find a way back to his family and become a real boy, David embarks on a journey with his robot teddy bear companion, Teddy. The journey takes them through a highly advanced and imaginative world, filled with futuristic cities, towering skyscrapers, and even a flesh fair where rogue robots are destroyed in front of a cheering crowd.
To want. Some of us will embrace it.
He is only a child.
Monica, he's a toy.
He's a gift.
Number 4, Home Alone, released in 1990, and this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 7.7. In this movie, we meet Kevin McAllister, an 8-year-old boy who accidentally gets left behind by his family as they embark on a trip to Paris for Christmas vacation. At first, Kevin is thrilled to have the house all to himself, but soon, he realizes that he has to defend his home from 2 burglars who are trying to break in. With the help of some hilarious booby traps, Kevin sets out to protect his house and prove that he's more than just a kid. But that's not all. Along the way, Kevin learns the importance of family, forgiveness, and standing up for yourself. And of course, he has some fun too, indulging in all the junk food and freedom that comes with being home alone. It's a timeless classic that has been entertaining families for over 3 decades. With its heartwarming themes, hilarious hijinks, and unforgettable moments, this movie is a must-watch for anyone who loves a good holiday story.
Daniel Stern.
Number 5, Matilda, released in 1996. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7. Matilda is a classic movie that is loved by people of all ages. This movie, based on the beloved book by Roald Dahl, tells the story of a little girl named Matilda Wormwood who has a passion for reading and a gift for telekinesis. Matilda is a bright and intelligent girl who is unfortunately stuck with a family that doesn't appreciate her. Her parents, Harry and Zinnia Wormwood, are both crooked used car dealers who don't care about their daughter's talents or interests. Matilda's brother, Michael, is a bully who enjoys tormenting his little sister. Matilda finds solace in books and spends most of her time reading in the local library. When Matilda starts school, she is thrilled to finally be able to learn and make friends. However, she quickly discovers that her principal, Miss Trunchbull, is a cruel and abusive woman who loves nothing more than to punish students for even the smallest infractions. Matilda is a heartwarming and empowering movie that teaches us the importance of standing up for ourselves and others, even when the odds seem stacked against us.
He gives power
You can do it, Brucey!
to the powerless. Help to the helpless.
Number 6, The BFG, released in 2016. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 6.3. The BFG stands for Big Friendly Giant. It's a fantasy adventure movie based on a book by Roald Dahl. The story is about a little orphan girl named Sophie who is snatched away from her bed by a giant one night. But don't worry, this giant isn't like the other giants who eat humans. This giant is a friendly one who takes Sophie to giant country. Sophie is initially scared, but she soon learns that the giant, who is called the BFG, is a gentle creature who spends his time catching dreams and blowing them into children's heads while they sleep. Sophie and the BFG develop a sweet friendship, and she even helps him to come up with a plan to stop the other mean giants from eating people. The movie is full of magical moments and stunning visuals, and the BFG's made-up language will have you giggling. The BFG is voiced by Mark Rylance and Sophie is played by Ruby Barnhill. You'll also recognize some other famous voices, such as Penelope Wilton and Jemaine Clement.
Or hearing all the secret whisperings of the world.
Number 7, Coco, released in 2018. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.4. The movie follows the story of Miguel, a young boy who dreams of becoming a musician. But there's just one problem. His family has banned music for generations, and Miguel's grandmother, Akeelah, is especially strict about it. But when Miguel accidentally finds himself transported to the land of the dead, he sets out on a journey to meet his great-great-grandfather, a legendary musician, and find his way back home. Along the way, Miguel meets a lovable cast of characters, including his skeletal sidekick, Hector, and learns the true meaning of family and the power of music. I promise, you'll be tapping your feet and singing along by the end of the film. And if you're not careful, you might just find yourself reaching for some tissues too. This movie is a heartwarming tribute to the power of family and the importance of following your dreams, no matter what obstacles come your way.
It's almost sunrise.
One cannot deny who one is meant to be.
Number 8, Little Miss Sunshine, released in 2006, and this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 7.8. The movie follows the Hoover family, a dysfunctional yet endearing bunch who embark on a road trip to California so that their youngest member, Olive, can participate in the Little Miss Sunshine beauty pageant. Along the way, they encounter a series of mishaps and obstacles that test their relationships and challenge their beliefs. From Richard, the father who is obsessed with success and self-help books, to Dwayne, the teenage son who has taken a vow of silence until he achieves his dream of becoming a fighter pilot. Each character brings their own unique quirks and flaws to the story. But it's Olive, the sweet and spunky 7-year-old girl, who steals the show, despite being told that she doesn't fit the traditional beauty pageant mold. Olive remains determined to follow her dreams and compete in the contest. Her family rallies behind her, and the road trip becomes a journey of self-discovery and acceptance for everyone involved.
Am I pretty?
You are the most beautiful girl in the whole world.
Man, you're just saying that.
No, I'm not. I'm madly in love with you, and it's not because of your brains or your personality.
Number 9, Hugo, released in 2011. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7.5. This film, directed by Martin Scorsese, tells the story of a young boy named Hugo Cabret, who lives in a Paris train station in the 1930s. Hugo is an orphan who lives alone in the train station and secretly maintains the station's clocks. He is on a mission to repair a broken automaton that his father, a skilled clockmaker, had been working on before his death. With the help of a young girl named Isabelle and her godfather, a toy seller named Georges Méliès, Hugo sets out to solve the mystery of the automaton and uncover the secrets of Georges Méliès' past. Throughout the movie, we are taken on a journey through the history of cinema as we learn about Georges Méliès, a real-life filmmaker who was known for his groundbreaking use of special effects and imaginative storytelling.
It's Neverland and Oz and Treasure Island all wrapped into one. Are you sure about this? We could get into trouble. That's how you know it's an adventure.
And on very last, number 10, Pan, released in 2015. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 5.7. Pan is a fantasy adventure film that tells the origin story of Peter Pan, the boy who never grows up. Set during World War II, the story begins with a young boy named Peter who is left at an orphanage by his mother. One night, while Peter is sleeping, he is suddenly abducted by pirates and taken to Neverland, a magical world where fairies, mermaids, and tribes of natives roam. There, he meets James Hook, a roguish adventurer who becomes Peter's ally on his quest to save Neverland from the evil pirate Blackbeard. Along the way, Peter discovers that he has a special destiny to fulfill and learns about the power of friendship, bravery, and sacrifice. He also meets Tiger Lily, a fierce warrior who helps him on his journey and teaches him about the secrets of Neverland. As Peter and Hook battle Blackbeard's army of pirates, they face incredible challenges and obstacles that test their courage and strength. Will they be able to defeat Blackbeard and save Neverland from destruction?
A boy who would be disappeared from this world until he was old enough to return.
Well, now here are a few similar bonus movies to watch. My Girl, released in 1991.
I'm going to marry Mr. Bixler.
We can't marry a teacher, because then he'll give you all A's, and it won't be fair.
Dad likes her better than me.
Bingo!
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, released in 2005.
I'm Violet Beauregard.
I don't care.
I don't ask for soup. I love the chocolate.
I can see that.
I'm Veruca Salt. Daddy, I want another pony.
You're my TV.
Die! Die! Die!
Well friends, this was the whole video, and if you enjoyed it and want to support us, the easiest way is to like the video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more top 10 lists and more entertaining content. See you in the next video.